Okay, this one is not on the list. This is 941 Tempera. It's in Oceanside. It is near Allende, which what guy pointed out, but it went into escrow. So this one has an HOA, 95 bucks a month, but the house is pretty good and it's well priced. And for the 95 bucks a month, you don't get a pool, but there are tot lots or little playgrounds where kids can play. So this is kind of a in-between neighborhood. So in between, as far as like white collar, blue collar, like I was talking about before, a little bit better than the last house at Descanso that we were at in Oceanside, but probably not quite as a desirable neighborhood as the Shadow Ridge places, but it's close. And I think it's an interesting one. I like the house. The one thing I don't like is that it backs to the main road, which is College Boulevard, but we'll get to that. So I think this is the only one with a 2-car garage that we looked at today. So that means maybe a tad less rent, okay? But it's clean, everything looks good, low maintenance in the front, nothing really to take care of, and there's no AC in this place either. Okay, so we walk into these French double doors right here. You can see this tile in the Genkan here. I like this vinyl planking here. So again, mostly hard surfaces throughout the house. There's some carpet in some of the bedrooms, but most of it's this vinyl planking, and this stuff's going to last forever. You're not going to have any major issues with this. As far as it's durable, you're not going to have to replace it and stuff like that. Okay. Once again, every house we looked at does not have upgraded windows. That's the standard. But these look like they might have been. They're still single pane aluminum windows. That's the standard. If it's updated, that's just a bonus. Okay. So you walk straight through, and we'll go up the stairs in a little bit. You walk straight through here. And you got this massive kitchen. The space here is really good. The space utilization of this kitchen, so people definitely gonna like that. I mean, I wouldn't. What am I trying to say here? It looks pretty good. The cabinets are all in good shape. Looks like they've been recently redone. And well, the one thing I don't like is the tile, the top of the not the tile, the countertops don't really match. So you can see like that versus this doesn't match. I don't think it's that big a deal, but like my wife would shoot me if I ever tried to get away with doing this in our house. So what I suspect is that this was already originally done, and then this was redone to look kind of like it, but not really sure. Okay, so you can see the kitchen opens up into this living space over here, which is what most people want these days. So the layout of this is really good, and also it has the full bed downstairs and the full bath downstairs, which I talked about before. Low maintenance backyard, and let me just open this, and a quite nice place to sit. And you can see there's this wall here. Now, back here is the main road. I'm sure you're gonna be able to hear the cars going by. Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I'm not gonna help him. I think there's guys doing work next door with a drill. So that's road noise that you're gonna have if you're sitting out here in the patio area. That noise will not be there all the time. That guy's working over there. But if you have the doors closed inside, not a big deal. Very low maintenance backyard, but a good place to hang out. So I'm liking this one so far. Okay, so I'm going to continue back here, and then this. I'm just going to open up. This is the full bath and the downstairs bed. As I pointed out before, like it's a little junky in here because they're moving out, but good sized bedroom in here. Okay, updated closet doors. So whenever you see those mirrors, that means it's been updated from that like kind of cardboard stuff we saw in some of the other places. They're running together for me now, but the bathroom nicely done here. All the cabinets are matching. The countertop matching what we saw before. This is a different kind of vinyl planking on the floor. Bulletproof, will last forever. and that kind of system bathtub that we've seen in a couple places so far. Okay, you have the laundry room, which I saw before. Yeah, so the laundry room looks good. Again, all these countertops and all these cabinets were updated and upgraded at the same time. And then you got the laundry inside, which is nice. And then I'm just gonna quickly pop out into the garage, check out the heater and the, so again, 2-car garage. The heater is relatively new. That's the furnace. So the furnace, and when we buy these places, we usually install AC. And when we install the AC, we usually update the furnace at the same time, because on the margin, it doesn't cost that much more to put a new furnace in, but that furnace looks pretty new. That's when we do that, when the furnace is really old. That one doesn't look old. So if we were to do that, get this place and do that, we'd have to look into it. That's the water heater. It's not the newest one we saw today.